Hi guys, welcome back to A Cup of Art. I am Star here. If you're new here, welcome. This is an art channel run by two girls who just really love art. Two sisters who really love art. So I really hope you guys enjoy our content. Yeah, feel free to check out the stuff that we have on our channel already. We have some comic book character designs, we have art challenges, we have redesigns, we have redraws, we have and some other stuff I can't think off the top of my head right now. But thank you so much for clicking on this video. It's gonna be such chill vibes, guys. Yeah, it's like 10:30 in the morning and my laptop is about to die. Oh my gosh. But yeah, it's like 10:30 in the morning, 10:31. And yeah, it's just gonna be a very chill video. But yeah, so I'm just going to draw with my iPad, of course, because I've been into digital art. It's coming up on a year. No, I think I started digital art, or it's already been a year. But I believe I started digital art for the first time last year in March on Ibis or Ibis Paint. And then in September, I switched to Procreate. So that was fun. Yeah, this part is gonna be blocked off because this whole iPad is cracked, and you can't really tell because it has a matte screen protector paper-like thingy on. So you can't really tell on the screen itself, I think. But here it's cracked and I have like a bunch of tape just holding up the pieces. Yeah. So yeah, I have my Apple Pencil here. And I have no idea where the top part went, but that's that. And then I just have this Amazon stylus thingy here as well. Yeah, and I've been using this primarily as my drawing tool for the last like 2-3-ish months, a little after 2021 started, so somewhere like mid-January, because I misplaced this for a long time. Okay, so we're just gonna get started drawing. I'm going to turn this on, and let me turn the brightness on. I usually just draw with airplane mode on. It helps like the battery percentage not decrease as fast. But yeah, this is King from 7 Deadly Sins. He is my lock screen. And this is Kirishima. He is my home lock screen wallpaper thingy. And he's my favorite like anime character in general, my favorite My Hero Academia character. So yeah, I'm just gonna open up Procreate. And I'm gonna block off any necessary things that are personal, like for school, or things I just don't want to show. So I don't know what I want to do. When I wanted to do this video, I drew this character because I was just practicing like anime style, or just practicing how to draw a guy in a similar anime style. And I drew this and I was like, oh my god, I thought it was really cute and good for my first attempt. And I was like, okay, I want to do a video of me coloring this person in. And I did some other ones. Don't really like this one too much. I gotta like fix it a little bit. And I did this one. This one's even worse than the other ones. So I don't even want to touch that one. This one's gonna be cut off, so I'm gonna cut the canvas a little shorter, so it can cut off where he's at. But that's that. This one's fine. It's like, I think this one would be the most simple one to do. But I really want to do this one. I don't know if I'm gonna draw clothes or keep him shirtless. We'll see. But I want to use this as practice for like really rendering and painting. So we'll see. But I have like some sort of deadline that I have to do for a little competition thing on Instagram. So, and that's due tomorrow, April 7th, and it's April 6th. So I thought that this would be the best piece that I would work on. Okay, even though I don't know if I'm gonna do guide piece now, I still do want to show you the time lapses of all three really quickly. I really struggled a lot with like the eyes and the eyebrows. For this one, even for all the other ones, I don't know. But a tool that I really utilized a lot was the warp and the liquefy tool. So I use the warp tool a lot if I'm doing like some type of transformation, like, you know, fixing placements for stuff. But I just recently, like maybe like a couple weeks, maybe almost a month now, started using the liquefy tool, not like primarily as like a tool that I use, but as something that I use occasionally if I remember that it's there. But I used it a lot for these boys because it just was not working out for me. Yeah, this is the first time I've ever done something from more of a top view. I saw this picture online, and I thought, oh my god, I have to do something like that lighting wise. I don't know if I'm gonna like add the tree, like blurry tree that's there, but I want to do something like that lighting wise, and like just the shading. I think I have to add the tree if I want to kind of replicate a shading like this, but that's what this one is for. I didn't want to just copy it, so like, you know, of course I drew it in my own style, or I guess like my new style like for these boys. But I made it like his hand was trying to cover the sun. So that's him. And this one's the one that was giving me the most trouble. And if you saw my drawing process video, I'll link it down below, or you can just check in the channel if I don't remember. But in that video I talked about how I sketch with my, let's see, I sketched with my 6B pencil. I line with the technical pen, and you know, I fill in the flat colors with that same pen, and then I like do shading and stuff with the ink blend pen or the peppermint pen. Also use those same pens, or I guess brushes, for smudging and things like that. But for these three boys, I did sketch with my 6B pen, or at least for this one I sketched with my 6B pen. And the first one I did the same thing too, but I think for the second one I just did it straight with the technical pen, because like I said, I wanted to go for more of a painterly feel than how I illustrate, like just plain old digital art, just as practice. And I know for the most part everyone who does more digital painting, they just paint over their like sketch, or they paint over their refined sketches, and so that's why I did that. Yeah, this one was giving me the most problems to draw just for the hair, because I wanted to draw dreadlocks, and it just was not working out for me, and I hated it so much. I'm also trying to do different how I should say this, different line art colors, because I always just do black. And so I thought that I would do a colorful line art color, or I guess colorful sketch, refined sketch color, with more of a solid ink brush to, you know, make it look better. And I followed so many tutorials, or I would look at images on Google or Pinterest of characters with dreadlocks to try to replicate it, and it just was not working out for me. So we're not going to touch him for a while. I think he's just going to be in my sketching folder, and then I'll pull stuff out of the sketching folder when I actually draw them. Okay, but this was the one that we're going to work on today. I'll show you the timelapse of that. My idea is essentially this girl sitting on a cloud, and then there's like other clouds and stuff around her, and maybe I'll add a couple birds in there. I first initially just want her sitting, maybe like in a forest or sitting somewhere, and like magic is like swirling around her to kind of like show like this is probably some like magical girl. But I think I like the cloud idea for now. And then yeah, I just started painting the clouds. I didn't even go with a sketch, I just went in there, and yeah, I thought it looked really cute and good. For my first time ever drawing a cloud, it's not the best, but not the worst either. So I think I'm gonna duplicate this cloud, and then of course draw some other ones in different shapes. But yeah, we're gonna work on that drawing. And so let's see. Okay, so I really hope that camera angle is better. I don't even know if it did anything, if it changed anything, but I don't know. I fixed it, or whatever. I didn't even realize I wasn't recording because I had left to get my headphones because I don't want you guys to hear what I'm listening to. You know, that'll just be really disrespectful if you hear what I'm listening to in the background. But yeah, essentially I just did the face. Let's go back here. Let me go back a little bit. I just did the face. It's gonna pop up. And I just did the hair. I'm just going to play around with this blue color here. Let's try that light blue out. Oh, it's very dark. How about this one? Better, and I think the cloud pops a lot better with the light blue. Yeah. Next, we're just going to merge all these clouds together. I know everyone does like everything in one layer. That's what I want to do, but I'm not up to that point in my art where I can just do things in one layer. Okay, my next step is, oh my gosh, doing a line art. Not really line art, but I don't know. I think I might want to outline her all in blue. Let's see how that looks. I'm gonna line her all in blue, but like messily, because I want to not make it look neat. But I just want to see how that blue pops. Of course, it's not gonna pop. It's blue. Let's change the hue and saturation. This brownish color looks good. That purple looks good. Of course, the red looks good. Okay, let's see the saturation. No, saturation doesn't do anything. And the brightness does not do much. So I think we're gonna go purple, red, brown, orange. Okay, I think I'm gonna do brown, orange because I'm gonna do brown, orange. Okay, so I'm gonna erase, well, that's not an eraser. I'm gonna erase this because if I just continue on top of that, it's gonna still look blue. So we're gonna erase that and basically go over her whole figure. No, I want a thin brush. Yeah, I'm just gonna go over this whole thing. If I'm drawing or I'm silent anytime in this video, and you are looking at the screen, then I would probably have some type of caption, writing, if I need to say anything. If you're not looking at the screen, that's totally fine. Just look up every once in a while to see if there's something on the screen that you should be reading, but you don't have to. We're gonna get rid of this for now. I need my full space to do this. I said I want it messily, but I'm sort of also making it very neat because the fact that she's gonna be like really small on top of like the clouds and stuff, I want it to look neat. I think that if it was messy, you won't see it, but I feel like with like those boys I was drawing, like I would want you to really see that messy line work, because it just brings the character, I should say. And the messiness doesn't really do, I mean, it doesn't hurt, but it doesn't help this drawing either. So normally when I'm doing line work, I lower the opacity of my sketch, but for this one, yeah, I don't really feel like I need to do that. I don't know why, but I'm just not doing it. I think because the background is there, it really helps the character pop out more. But normally you would want to lower your sketch opacity, because it'll make line work a lot easier. I didn't give her feet. When I don't draw feet in a sketch, that just like tells my brain that she's gonna wear like some type of shoes or boots, and I think it'll be very weird. Maybe look cool if she didn't have shoes on, because then it could be like she's footless. Well, that doesn't make any sense. She's shoeless on the cloud, but I don't want to give myself more work than I need to. And like I said, this is due tomorrow, and I hate when I do Instagram like challenges and stuff. I always I submit like the last day, the day before, because while a contest is going on, you would want like hopefully that you're doing hopefully when you do the artwork that some traction will come to your account. And I don't do like these Instagram contests just solely because I know that it can get me some followers or some traction to my account. I only do the ones that I like, or ones from like my favorite artist on Instagram. And I don't do them all the time. I mean, I do, but I don't do like, if like I really like an artist on Instagram and they're doing one, but I'm not really totally inspired by their character, if it's like a draw in your style, or if it's just an art challenge where someone gives you like a prompt or like words and you have to draw an artwork based on that. Just because you're like, we are my favorite artists, if I'm not inspired, or I'm doing other stuff at the time, I'm not gonna like go out of my way to do it, is what I'm trying to say. Because I follow a lot of people on Instagram, and I don't have the time to do like all their art challenges, but at the same time, even if I did have the time, I probably wouldn't do it if I'm not totally inspired by what the challenge is. Yeah. The I don't know if I want to have that dark line. I only did it to sketch to, I kept pushing back that part. Okay, we'll keep it there for now. I got inspired by this outfit. She's not really wearing an outfit, but what she is wearing. I just was gonna keep it short, and I know I wanted to give her a crop top because, like, you know, she's in the air, like she's floating. Let her be free was my thought process. And yes, I'm just gonna give her like a regular crop top. But then I saw like a character have a tube top on, and I was like, okay, I have to do that instead. I did that, and then I was gonna give her a tube top, but then have it like extend here and down, like an off-shoulder tube top, a long sleeve off-shoulder tube top, if that makes sense. But I saw another character have like these, like, I don't know, they weren't bandages, they were like all gray, I think, but she had like these things on her arm, and I thought that looked So freaking beautiful, and I was like, I gotta do that. So I got inspired by many different posts and stuff on Pinterest. Right now I'm listening to like an ASMR drawing thingy, and I used to love those in the beginning because I went through like phases where I like hearing people talk during like their drawing videos, and then I went through a phase where I didn't like hearing people talk. Overall, I love hearing people talk when they draw. I might just talk about nonsense, talking about stuff like their art as they draw. I think like for the days that I'm really like irritated and I use art as a way to calm myself down, maybe those days I will go back to listening to some ASMR art. But yeah, I'm gonna listen to ASMR art now because I have nothing to watch on YouTube. None of the people that I follow have any new videos. And I can't find anything. I was trying to just find a draw with me, and hopefully by finding a draw with me, I find some new artists to follow. But I have also way too much people that I follow in general. And so I saw an ASMR thing. And yeah, I'm not even like looking at the screen, or now I am. But yeah, I wasn't looking at the screen because I wanted to still in the sketching portion, and we're like 13 minutes in and she is not finished yet. And it's not like I don't mind seeing people sketch, it's just like I mostly want to see line work and line art and on, and people do long lengthening videos, and if they do sketches, some of them they like cut it down a little bit, and I don't mind seeing people sketch, but that's if like a lot is going on in the sketch, like if it's either a full body or something plus a background. Like if it's just like someone just sketching like a head, or like a head and neck, like nothing above like the top part of the shoulder, I'm like, oh my, it's like I'm just seeing the same, like, not to be rude, just I'm seeing the same thing. And so for those videos I just want to get to line art so like we can get something new. It's only for ASMR stuff though. think I will keep the eyes because they're just black, and I did them with an inking brush, and I would just change the color to fit the rest of the body. So there's no reason for me to go and change it, or I mean go over it. Next, oh, I should not have done that. I wouldn't want the clothes to be the same part of the body. Sadly we got to erase and do it on a different layer so I can edit the color there, and then we can merge it and be the same thing. I don't want the clothes to be the same color as the body. That would not make any sense. And same thing goes like the face and stuff, because I would want the face to be a different color than when I draw the body. Just because like my face is definitely lighter than most parts of my body, I should say. If that makes any sense. And I think that goes for some people. Like, they're just areas on your face that are not the same color as the rest of your body. So, it wouldn't be the same realistically, I think. I think that's everything. Let me see if I can get rid of the body. A silhouette. It's very wobbly because I don't have stabilization with this, but yeah. I think I'm gonna give her something orange to wear. So I may just, okay, well first let's see if this orange is good. And it has to like really, okay, let me get rid of the sketch for a second. That looks really nice. Let's see if it looks good. That looks okay. Wait, first, but it'll be very, okay, I think I want more of a pastelish or lighter color. I want it more saturated. I really have to, and that works. Let's see. Very light. I don't want too light where you really can't see it. And so we'll go with that. Maybe I'll keep her body blue. I don't know. But yeah, let me turn back that sketch layer. Let's make sure that's the right size in comparison. It's a lot thicker. That's fine. I really want to hurry up with this portion because I just know that I'm gonna have a lot, like the flat colors and stuff for this is going to take way too long. And I know once I quickly render this character, I can easily just add clouds and render the background, no problem. I think that would be the easiest part. Because I'm not like sketching out the background, I'm just putting flat colors there and I'm rendering those flat colors. No sketch, no line art, I'm just going for it. And so, I mean, of course, I'm gonna have like a learning curve just because I don't do that. And it's the first time I'm going to do that. But I think that it didn't take me too long to do the clouds, the first one, and I didn't time myself to really see how long it took. But I know that it's possible and it can be done in a short amount of time, so I'm not really tripping for the fact that I'm not sketching. I should sketch at least the placement of the clouds, but if anything, I use that arrow tool and I get to move my clouds around, so I'm not too worried. With this Amazon stylus brush, you really have to be careful, because of course it's not as good as the Apple Pencil, and it's also wireless. So if you have like a Bluetooth, even if it's like an Amazon one and you have a Bluetooth, Procreate has some like Bluetooth feature with your pens that you can like use, but this is a wireless one, so let me just get that out of the way here. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know why I'm really making it so thick. I never do that. Let me just go ahead with an eraser here. Thin this out a little bit because I don't like that at all. Just thin it out on the other side. Oh my gosh, why can't I turn my canvas? There we go. Lower this a little bit. Really thin it out here. Better, I guess. Because I want to do the least amount of rendering as possible on the body. And I think that since she's gonna be really small anyways, I don't have to fully do rendering, but you don't want to have like I guess a render background and have this character be super flat. Like, it's gonna be noticeable, but I just don't have the time and patience to render clothes. So I just suck at it in general, and so I think that if I keep this super thick, I'm gonna have to render it because there's a lot of space for flat color. Okay, now I need to erase more. Oh my god, I'm getting so sleepy with this ASMR video. I don't know why. I did wake up pretty early today, like 7. I initially woke up at 6:53, and then try to go back to sleep. I don't think I didn't sleep for any more than like 20 more minutes, and so I woke up around 7:20, and I tried to sleep again, and I just officially woke up at like 7:46 because sleep was not possible for me at that moment, which sucks. I need to do this part too. That's part of the shirt. Let's make that a bit thicker. There we go. Actually, I think I should have changed the placement. Put it here, and then make it thicker, like that. Okay. If this goes well, I don't know if I'm gonna do that work on the anime boy. I thought I should do that one first, at least like go up to the flat color phase for that, and then end this video off with this, But I was like, okay, if I can only do one of them, which one am I gonna do? And I was like, it has to be this one because I'm posting this for something I have to do tomorrow. Oh yeah, back to what I was saying about the attraction thing. It would be nice to post things early, before like contests and things end, because it will get you more traction. But with stuff like that, if we do it too late, I should say, and like the day before or the last day even, people are not really looking at that like tag anymore to see what others have posted, because it's already ended. And so sadly, it you might not get a lot of traction because of that. But I completely forgot about this, and I wrote it in my calendar, so I remembered. Yeah, I still forgot. I really like that green. See if I can make that darker, like that. That really looks good, I think. That dark green. Okay, let's make it slightly darker again. Okay, we'll do that, and I'm gonna do that for the pants. And I'm gonna alter the colors a little, and then we'll merge them. For this, I have to really lower the opacity because I won't be able to see the green. See, these wobbly lines is the reason why you would want to have stabilization on. For the most part, I'm really good with wobbles and things like that, so I never really care for stabilization. But for some odd reason, and because I'm tired, I'm extremely rusty, and so that stabilization is really showing. I mean, that lack of stabilization is really showing. But since this character is going to be super tiny, I don't really care about the wobbly lines. But we will have to see at the end if it really caused a problem and if I have to like redo it. But that's at the end. Let me get rid of my sketch. We'll see how we're doing. We're doing pretty good. The hair. I do want to get some inspiration for hair, because I have seen people just do like brown in like these magical-ish settings, like brown. That one's black, but I don't want to do black. That one's black. Brown color here. So of course, I guess, is there like, darker color pops more. That's blonde. Red, because of like the lighting and stuff. I think I might do like a red pink thingy, because I think that would look really cool. That one's dark blue. Yeah, something like that looks really cool. I would want specifically that color. So we're gonna create it from photos. You just click on the photo that you want and it generates that palette for you, which is pretty damn cool. So we can compare. So of course the greens and the blues are the bottom of the picture, and it creates it in like layers like that. So the top part is what her hair was, then that's like the skin, the face part, and the bottom is just the bottom part of the piece. Yeah, so I'm gonna use, do I want that color? I want to use that color for the hair. No, that has to be above, that has to be under. I'm not gonna go here. And yeah, so now everyone uses Clip Studio Paint, and now that I'm really getting into like creating my comic book and stuff, so I just want to make sure all the colors I use really go with the outfit, or just like the body and everything, because you want it to look you want it to look good with everything. But yeah, everyone's using Clip Studio Paint, and especially since I'm working on my comic book, it's like Clip Studio Paint is the way to go. I've of course watched videos and people drawing and stuff on Procreate, like drawing their comic books on Procreate, and it works. And I've done test stuff on Procreate, so it works. I'm not really like tempted to buy it, but Clip Studio Paint a while ago did have a sale, I believe. I can't remember what the sale was for, but they had a sale, and I think Clip Studio Paint, like their regular version is around $25, and then like the pro version is around $200, and it's not a monthly subscription thing, like and same thing goes with Procreate, not monthly subscriptions, so it's a one-time payment. And then looked at that and I was like, okay, it went from 50 to 25. I have the money, let me go buy it. But I just recently had bought a Nintendo Switch for $300, and I was like, oh my god, if I didn't buy that Nintendo Switch, then I would probably also have Procreate, Clip Studio Paint right now, and I would love to have tested out. But at the same time, like, I'm not like desperate or anything, like I don't really care, because Procreate works just fine for me and I'm in love with it. But just to really see what the hype was around Clip Studio Paint, I would have bought it if I didn't spend $200 on a Nintendo Switch. But yeah, I do think certain stuff are very overrated. Like everyone and their moms are just talking about, oh my god, everyone and their moms is something people said back in the day, not something people should say in 2021. I mean, like back in the day, like 2010, a little earlier than that, you know. Oh my god, I used to say it all the time in elementary school. But anyways, I think everyone was always talking about how like you need Clip Studio Paint, or you know, you need like Photoshop or any of the Adobe products to like really be a phenomenal artist, because they have like certain stuff. But I don't know, telling someone that they need something so expensive like that just kind of discouraged them a little bit. And then when they buy it, it's not really a product that they like, or it's not really something that they are able to use. So it's kind of like, if you told me like I really needed Photoshop or any of like other products, but like it's not that good, and so I wasted however much money I did. And plus Photoshop, I think, is a subscription based thing, so like you have to pay it every month. And I just recently heard or a while ago, they raised the price for their monthly subscription. I'm kind of like, what, child? No, not me. Like I would not do that. Like it's not okay. I need to find a way to connect this, because I know when I drop it, it's not going to connect. So where did I connect it to? I guess I connected to the bottom here. Yeah, hopefully that way it connects. That's good. And I think I will keep, I guess, the original liner layer. So wait, let's see, how will that look if it's underneath? Okay, let me duplicate this first, because I know I'm gonna butcher this original one. But I'm going to use the liquify tool to basically push the hair, the blue thingy, make sure it's aligned with the color, and then I'm going to change this color to something else that works. And I'm going to go smaller For any of the details, I need to like just push by itself. And you can also do this with the warp tool as well if liquify is so hard for you to use. Everyone's talking about liquify, and so I finally tried it, and it just was a little like confusing to me when I did it myself. But essentially, or not essentially, eventually I got it to work, which is amazing. There we go. That looks good. Just push that a little further, push that further, push that back. I think I got everything here. I am so hungry. Let's make that smaller so I can really just curve that bottom piece by itself. This is really like a gift sent from the heavens. You just basically like mold, not really, but like mold everything into the proper place it needs to be. And I like it. I don't use it as often, but eventually, every once in a while, I would remember that this tool exists. Instead of like redrawing my stuff accurately, I would just use this to essentially mold everything, shrink it if I need to, elongated it. It's amazing. Okay, before I mess this up even more, I think we're gonna leave it, and then we are going to go to this, and then let's just change the color. The yellow, a deep orange looks really good. Saturation, desaturation, high saturation. A deep one. Okay, I gotta look at this from afar because the girl's gonna be tiny on the cloud anyways. So I really want to see. Of course, making it brighter would make her pop. Okay, now for this one, I want to see it close. It's gonna. So that's how it looks, orangey. And I do want it to pop, but I don't know if I want it a yellowish pop, or if I want it like that. I'm torn because the yellow would probably go with her outfit, but okay, we'll just stick with that. It's actually not that bad. Next, I want to take this color and go slightly lighter, go to that layer, drop it in. Perfecto. Okay, and then I'm gonna take this green. I'm gonna go, I don't think I can go darker than that. I mean I can, I don't know if it would look good or not. Let's see. Okay, just a dark outline. That's all I need. A dark, thick outline. Okay. So for those of you that are just listening, essentially what I just did is that I altered the line color, I guess, of the hair to match with the color that I used for like the color of the hair. Oh my god, I'm not even making any sense, but let's go on that layer. Okay. And why, what's going on here? Oh, opacity was down, weird. But yeah, I'm just changing the colors of certain things. So they can go well together and match better. And now I'm just outlining where her pants are. And I'm gonna do it on the other leg. I got all this work for just lining. Oh my god, why is the liner? It's like surprisingly that's the longest thing, and you're just tracing, or liner in flat color are like the longest things ever, and you're just tracing a line, like you're just tracing your sketch for line art and things, but for some odd reason still always seems to be super long. And that doesn't look right. I'm just looking at this and that does not look right. We're going to, oh my gosh, cut there. I think we can cut a little higher than that. There, and then get rid of that green on the bottom. That's just, no. That is a major no-no. It does not look good at all. I don't know how to close it off because it can't be open. If I just close it amongst itself. What in the world? Why doesn't that look good? She's gonna be tiny. You know what? I'm just gonna leave it and I'll fix it later. Oh my god, this is annoying the heck out of me. What is that? Where did you, what layer did you come from? Okay, there we go. Okay, now we get to do the flat color. No, we've been doing the flat color. Now we get to do the skin flat color. But first, because, oh my gosh, I think I'm doing this layer. I forgot the little necklace that she has. And the little bandages thingies. I think the same dark color I used for the outline of the pants, I'm gonna use for, not the bandages, but these strap looking thingies. I'm gonna utilize the function that like gives you straight lines. Because why the hell not? Oh my gosh, no. I'm throwing this on the same layer, so should do this under and then merge. Yeah, okay, I'll do that. I'll do it under and then I'll merge. So it doesn't cause me problems. Okay, I want to get a topic to talk about. So I am very much into anime, and my favorite animes ever are all shonen animes, but it's Fullmetal Alchemist as my number 1, Black Clover as my number 2, and then My Hero Academia as my number 3. And in Fullmetal Alchemist, my favorite character is Alphonse, because when I was younger, I always felt so bad for Alphonse because he just wasn't as good of like an alchemist as Edward was, and he was like in a tin armor suit for like the entirety of the show and the manga, so I just always felt bad for him. I'm like, oh my god, he can't be an alchemist himself, like a state licensed alchemist, and he's just not as good as his brother, and his body is like he doesn't have an actual body, so I always felt bad for him, and so he became my favorite character. I was very much underdog rooter, I should say. I rooted for underdog all the time, and I kind of still do. I think that's why I really liked Black Clover, because Asta is definitely an underdog because he has no magic, and I just love when underdogs become like top dogs, because now Asta has like that anti-magic and everyone want to be like him. And he's just, oh my god, it's funny, loud, sometimes obnoxious, but He's not like that lone wolf type of character. And of course I love those lone wolf type of characters when I was younger, when I was very much into romance animes, because I'm like, oh my gosh, the lone wolf character is actually like liking someone. Like, I'm here for it. But as time goes on, and of course as I have gotten older, I still like the lone wolf characters. I also really like the underdog characters and the obnoxious loud characters as well. Like, I root for them. Oh no, what happened here? I don't like that. I don't like that. Nope, 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 nope. We're doing that again. Stop. I think I have to make that this sole slightly longer. Oh, I hope that looks better, because I did not like how it was looking before. There we go. We're gonna go like that. Does that look better? I gotta check when it's fully done. But yeah, and my favorite anime before that was definitely Eden of the East, because it was so different than what I normally have watched at the time when I watched it, because I was only like a romance anime person. So you have like this terrorist mystery show, and it was like super different than what I watched. What the heck? Oh wait, I have to merge it. That has to be merged. There we go. Yeah, so it was like super different than what I watched at the time. So, but it's not my favorite anymore, but it's still such a really good anime. Some parts are just a little disappointing, but it's still such a really good anime. There we go. And then I think I want her necklace to stand out, so we'll give her black chains and make her necklace red, like I did with the sketch. Put that back as my default. I'm gonna lower the opacity to get a very thin thingy going on here. My laptop like literally just hates me so much, because like the internet would be working and then it would just like disconnect. Whatever. Do I want that? There we go. I never use the back of this brush. Like it has it has this. I could use it, but I just never do. It comes like with like a normal top too, but I changed it to the squishy part so I can use it for when I erase, instead of scratching my iPad with the pencil when I erase. You can always double tap, but sometimes you just need to erase a tiny part, and double tapping will just get rid of everything that you just did. Yeah, even though I put it on, I never used it. But now that I have like this paper like matte thingy here, I don't even touch it anymore, because I have like, my iPad was cracked, and it was such a hassle drawing over the cracks, because then it would create like bumpy like ripples. But now that I have this matte thingy in front of it, like it's not the case. Like there's cracks right here in this area, but nothing's happening. So then I just stopped touching this in general. Just going to bring this above the shirt for a second and lower the opacity, and then I'm gonna draw over it. I just picked the necklace, a sun moon necklace that I saw online, and I click edit shape, and then just edit the circle. Oh no, I want to edit it. Please let me edit it. All right. Okay, just undo, and then we'll do this again. But yeah, I just found a simple sun moon necklace. because I thought that since she was in the sky, it would just make sense for, like, if she was gonna have a necklace to be sun moon, I guess, because she's in the sky. And at first my plan was that you couldn't tell if it was daytime, nighttime, so she would have this sun moon necklace. But now honestly it doesn't matter. I just think it's cool, so I want to keep it. And I think, yeah, I just found one online, a sun moon necklace, and I just replicated it. The ones that were closest to the moon were like attached to the necklace, like to the moon part of the necklace, and these other parts were just kind of just hanging out. Oh wait, right, it's on the same layer. I always forget that. I used to do things on different layers, so when I know I make a mistake, I just erase. And since this is on the same layer, I just color over it with what was there before, if that makes sense. Let me get my red, please. Okay, and not my red. I'm like, it's like I'm so rusty. I would be super fast with the liner and coloring phase. And I know I just said earlier, like, why is it always so long? But because I didn't really know how to do digital art, it was always super long for me. But as I've gotten better, I was kind of like, oh, hold up, this really isn't that long. I'm a little bit confused why this won't connect, but it's okay. But yeah, as I've gotten better, it wasn't really that long. Like when I was thinking about it, all right, it makes sense. It's on the same layer. See, that's why I don't do stuff on the same layer. But yeah, it's just gotten like really fast for me, but for some odd reason. And when I slowly started doing full body stuff, it became a lot slower. But since I've been doing full body stuff for I think over a month now, maybe almost 2 months, it got faster again. But for this one, it just seems to like not want to work out, and you know, that's okay, I guess. Let's bring this down with that sketch here and just turn that off. Okay, let me get rid of the background so I can see everything in its entirety. Oh, or let me get rid of the sketch, add the background. No, get rid of it. Get rid of the cloud for a second. Okay, now let's do the flat color, because that is the part I want to focus, like that's the part I want to hurry up on. Because I've been doing this for over an hour. Let me see my recording. My recording is 1 hour and 30 minutes. Oh my gosh. I noticed I wanted this to be a long video, but not that long of a video. So, of course I have to edit parts out, just for this video not to be super long. And maybe I will have like a video unlisted with a link if people really want to see like the full hour, 2 hour, 3 hour video. But if you want to get like maybe a good 15-minute video, and then things are gonna be cut. Let me put this under under the eye here. And then I could, oh my gosh, use maybe one of the colors here. Zoom in on this girl. I could just make this brighter. No, just so saturated, desaturated, I mean. I want more of a pinky, peachy color. I'll leave that there just in case I end up going with that color, but let me get an orangey one, maybe an orangey one. Let's see that. Let's see that. Does that look good? I should be doing this with a background. I'm gonna add the cloud there just in case. Actually, it's not that bad. Hopefully, when we render it slightly, it looks better. Because sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, it looks bad. But when we render shade and stuff, it will look better, and it does. But then I'm like I'm thinking, what if one day it doesn't? Like, it really doesn't look good after the rendering stuff. Like, you did all that, you wasted your time when you could have just saw that it didn't look good and just moved on with a different color, then seeing it didn't look good and continuing with that color. So that thought scares me. Like, it scares me, but we're just gonna move forward and hope for the best that it doesn't happen. Okay, part of the shirt is not connected to the body. Okay, we can go back on that layer here. Actually, I should change the hue and the saturation and the whatnot of this body first, because she's still blue and I can keep it blue, but I do want to see how it would look with a different color. I think this was the one we were thinking about before, and if I oh, that looks really nice. Okay, we're gonna keep that. Hopefully that looks good, and we're just going to go back and do everything else. Let me use the lasso tool here, because I could just outline the whole body. I can, but I think I want to just lasso it all, and let's see, because I know people do that. They just lasso it all and it works out for them. So why did I do that? I can just, okay, whatever. Oh my gosh, I'm so bad at this. Watch this like not work properly because I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, and I think I'll just do the whole body. I'm just gonna do the arms and do stuff one at a time. But we're going to lasso the whole entire body. And I really think this is gonna look bad. Like, I really think that skin color is not good. But I want to be optimistic and hopeful. But okay, I need to hurry up because my 55-minute video had finished. It's ASMR. I didn't even look at what she was drawing, sadly. I know, sadly. Didn't even look at what she was drawing because I'm paying too much attention to this. So, but I know the video finished because it's not playing anymore. And I'm still in the flat color phase. So your girl needs to hurry it up if she still wants to attempt to work on that anime boy, but I doubt I'm gonna do that. Or I guess I just do like, oh my gosh, what in the world? No, take that back. Oh, gosh, that's so annoying. Where did the lasso go? Oh no, the pen turned off. Okay, that makes sense. Gotta be careful how hard I press this or the pen feature tool thingy. Okay, we officially lost. Oh, I shaded the thingy too. We're just gonna drop it. It's useful. It saves time, but it's also like, ugh, I can't get the hang of it, so. Okay, I'm just gonna really quickly go through this here. Where It disappeared. It disappeared. Oh my gosh. I am tired. I want to lay down and take a nap. I really want to lay down and take a nap. Oh my gosh. Okay. Now it's... Why is there... Wait, what? Where was that line? What is this line here? What? Oh my gosh. I'm so confused. Why is there a line in the middle of my piece like that? That should not belong there. If I follow the sketch, that means in my sketch I had a weird line. There should be a space here too. Okay, let's turn back this sketch. Huh? Okay, and let's erase this line here. Because I'm hella confused why it's there. Okay, whatever. Okay, we're gonna go to stop. Okay, now we're gonna go to the pencil. Be careful here because I'm not trying to like. Here's why I've been doing full body way too much recently, and I don't mind it, but oh my gosh, I hate doing full body stuff because it takes so long to flat color for me. And I've been recently just trying to go back to doing like portrait style of pictures again. Just the head, neck. Nothing above like the waist, but like the character's fully blown out, like fully big and not like a tiny thing. Sometimes I don't like want to go below the breast, but for some odd reason I'm like in this full body phase where I'm just showing so much full body, and that's not bad because a lot of artists, every picture they do is a full body piece. As someone who was never good at drawing full bodies, so now almost only drawing full bodies, it's just, oh my god, it gives me a headache, and sometimes I get art block from that because I'm thinking like I need to do a full body piece because that's what I've been doing for the last couple of like months, not months, but weeks. But I'm like, no, I don't need to do it because I'm my own boss. So you just need to breathe and relax. That is part of the thing. My favorite stage is definitely the rendering part. And they add shadows and things like that because it doesn't take long, and even if it does sometimes, I think for my full drawing process video, the whole flat color rendering part, I think it took me an hour and a half because that's how much I have to like cut down from that video. But we're already like an hour in, or more than an hour in, and I haven't even finished the flat color phase. So. But what I'm trying to get at is rendering is my favorite part because one, it's at the end, and two, of course I can see like everything coming together, and it just doesn't take super long to do, like at all, and that's what I love, when things don't take too long. I'm supposed to erase this and I colored it in by accident. Oh Lord. At this point, if I was like thinking something took too long, I would just not abandon it, but I would leave it for later, and then sometimes I just never get back to it. But even if something's taking me too long in a piece, like I can really see it either coming together, or I can really see it being something really beautiful at the end. That would take me forever. I don't abandon the piece. But I will say, recording that process is also slightly making it longer. But it's fine, I guess. I don't mind. Okay, that's for the, okay, let's now fill in the areas for the top part of the body. I know I'm filming this now, but I guarantee you this video probably won't be up until like a week later. A week after I filmed it. And it's August, oh my gosh, it's April 6th. And I don't think it will be out maybe till like a week, maybe 2 weeks after. But I don't think I would wait a month and then upload this. That just seems weird to me. I wouldn't do that. The video stopped like, I don't know, 10 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago, who knows? I no longer have a sense of time, but it stopped and I haven't, it stopped and I haven't added, or I mean clicked on another video. And I should, because I have my headphones in, and headphones use Bluetooth, and that means the battery will decrease if I just leave it in my ear and I'm not listening or watching something. I'm also really hungry. Like, I'm complaining a lot. Oh my gosh, I'm complaining. I haven't realized how bad I've been complaining. Is that all of it? No, it's not. Little piece here. Oh, I got to erase that here. I'll just use that. I feel like I'm scratching my thing. And I am, but I wonder if I have to like redo my intro because I talk too much and I said some unnecessary things, and I know that when people talk too much in the beginning of their videos, I don't click away because I don't mind, but I know most people do, and so I don't want people to click away. I want people to watch my video. Sometimes I think that it's pointless to make art videos on YouTube. At least for me, because I have created so much art videos, Jen and I both, and we don't have a single subscriber, we don't have a single view, and if we do have a view, like 1 or 2, it's probably from me, and you know, I'm like checking the account, or like checking to make sure the video is up. So yeah, or if I click on my video to see if there are views or any comments, it probably just adds another view. And so sometimes I look at them and I'm like, oh, I don't know why I'm doing it. Other times I think that like I should like follow art trends, but I'm like, either way, I make videos because I really like art and I really like showcasing what I'm doing. So if no one like if no one watches them, I can't do nothing about that. Sad, but what can I do, you know? Yeah, let me stop before I get too sad. Forgot she has a tube top on, so she does not need these strap thingies, and plus they were on the layer with the body, and so that was a little weird to begin with, but She doesn't need it, and so I'm getting rid of it. But that does mean I need... Okay, wait, no. Nope. Let's use a liquify tool and just edit this. Reset, push. I just want to push it here and then push it slightly. Like that. And then for this one, we do the same thing. Nope. Reset. Wait, no, that's gonna reset that one too, right? Ugh, dang it. Oh my gosh, no. And then make it smaller. Okay, reverse, reset again. Make it small to begin with. I like the liquify tool, but sometimes it just is not what I want. Okay, and then we can go and do this side because I don't want it. I don't want it. I want to push it, but I don't want it to bend. Like, keep it angular, please. I might just have to like redo this part because it's getting like messed up. Yeah, I think I might just have to redo it. Okay, let's color, drop, pick. Okay, that's good. Erase there. Let's erase a little bit more here. The same size, slightly smaller. Okay, that's good. I want that. There we go. Simple. Let's go back to the skin. Oh my gosh. Usually the first place I shade, shade is the face, and then I like make my way down, and then I make my way back up to add some any final like detail stuff that I need. I'm changing a lot about how I draw, and that's so surprising because I just made a drawing process video, and then like my next piece I literally changed everything about the way I draw. What can I say? You learn new stuff and you want to apply it, so that's what I'm doing. So I'm gonna change the way I shade, or I guess I should say I'm gonna add a new step into my shading process to see, not add a new step, change my first step of my shading process to see what that does. And I'm also going to use a different brush too, because the whole reason why I'm changing the way I shade is because I'm using a different brush. So I just like, I have to change the way I shade. Are we done with flat colors? The Lord has spoken to me and we are done. I'm gonna leave the body the way it is. Oh wait, no, actually. Okay, we're going to merge that down. Take that layer out. Bring okay, whatever. And let's start quickly on the skin layer. I'm gonna fill in the eyes. I watched someone say that they don't fill in the eyes with like pure white, and they don't ever use like pure black in pieces, and I found that so interesting because I always use like pure black and I always use like pure white, so I was like, whoa, okay, that's actually pretty cool. I don't do that, but I was like, maybe I'll try it, like see why that's the case, and I just never did it. I'm granted that I did see that video like pretty recently, like a couple of days ago, and I said I was gonna try it, but I'm not. I'm not going to do it at the moment. Let's see if this pink color looks good from afar. Actually, let me just, why would I do that? I'm just gonna go with something simple. We're gonna go to brown color. I do want it more orangey. Down, here we go. We don't need to change anything because we want to make this go as fast as possible. I think now that I'm not listening to something in my ears, like I'm going a lot faster, but I still have Bluetooth on. Okay. Okay, let's go shading. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go above. We're gonna add a clipping mask. Pick a darker color. I always test it. No, it's too grainy. I always test it on top of the skin before I use it. That's nope. Let's try more dark orange. Let's see. That works. Let's see if we lower the opacity. That works too. Okay. I'm thinking if I really want to change the way I draw, but let's see. I don't think I do, but at the same time, I don't want to change too much. So I always do this hard outline at the bottom, and I'm gonna bring it to the top. I think I'm gonna end up erasing that. Since the opacity is lowered here, I just want to do everything in one stroke, so I'm going extremely slow because I don't want to layer this on top and it becomes darker, because the opacity is lowered. There we go. Oh my god, lighting. Ugh, I absolutely hate lighting. Okay, I think I'm gonna look at lighting stuff on Pinterest. Okay, you know what, let me just put some music on. So I'll listen to some music, if it can load. And then look at some lighting on Pinterest. Just pick an image, and if that character is facing a similar way to this character, then I would just mimic the lighting choice for that. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Usually I just do the lighting myself, but sometimes I really don't know, you know? Okay. So I found an image. The girl's facing the opposite way, but like they're still facing like generally the same direction. So I'm just gonna like go with it because I'm not going to stress myself out here. I'm going to do a different layer and really find a color. I'm not in love with this color anymore. Okay, so I'm done with this character, designing her. So I'm gonna grab all the layers of her. I was gonna merge them, but I still need to render her character, but I wanna essentially just make her really tiny. That height. Yeah, I think that works. And then unselect it. Okay, and then we're gonna go to this layer with the cloud, and I don't know if this is gonna be her main cloud. Either way, it's still too big. At first, I'm gonna reset that. I'm gonna at least duplicate this layer twice. Get rid of that for a second. Not get rid of it, hide it. I'm gonna twist this. Make it small so she can kind of sit on it like it's like a cloud bed or something. That looks good-ish. Okay, and then the second cloud, bring it up, and I'm just randomly placing these stuff because I don't have a reference of where these clouds should be. Whoa, what's going on here? Let's bring that here. I'm gonna shift it, put it here for now. Oh my gosh. And then yeah, on these layers, I don't need to make another layer on these layers. Well, first I can just merge all of these layers, and then on this same layer create some more clouds. I'm gonna look at some digital clouds. I don't want like tutorial stuff. I just want someone actually designing these clouds, like actual pictures or like little videos that Pinterest has. Okay, so I found one. So I think of this cloud, we're gonna have it be a blue one. So we're gonna essentially use blue as our base. I'm gonna go to the default Procreate painting round brush. Okay. And I'm just gonna, oops, let me not, oh, too big. Oops, create, what? I bless myself. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm trying to be very calm, very like speak very softly. I don't really have a soft voice, but I'm trying to, because you know the ASMR was going on, and if people are not looking at their screens, I don't want to kind of like abruptly like startle anybody. But I just want to say thank you so much for watching. If you were looking at the screen the whole time, you saw me writing, how my iPad was about to die and the camera that I was recording was about to die. So I didn't fully like show you the end piece result of this image. So I'm putting a time lapse part right now, so you guys will be able to see a little bit of the end. This picture is up on Instagram. It's been up on Instagram for about a month now, because I filmed this April 6th. So April 6th, April 7th, one of those days, I had put it up on my Instagram. And it's May 3rd. So you guys can definitely go check out my Instagram out. Links are down below, and I'll put my Instagram on the screen right now. So definitely go check that out. Give this piece some love if you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed this video, please let Jen and I know if you want more long videos like this. The original length of this video was 2 hours and 45 minutes. I managed to cut it down to around 2:18, maybe less, I don't know. So that was nice. But let me know if you guys want more. If you just want just ASMR, I know there's ASMR bits towards the end of this video. So if you just want ASMR, then let us know. If you want talking, then let us know. If you want to make sure both like in this video, let us know. I'm more than happy to change my setup of me drawing instead of on my bed or my living room couch. I'm more than happy to sit on a table and record the process. So please let us know. I would love to do more longer videos like this. But our next video would probably get back on program with like more speed paint. But yeah, let us know. I really like this image a lot. The only thing I didn't was able to show because my device died, but it was just like me rendering clouds more. I tried to do it from memory. It wasn't really working out. And so I tried to do a blue based cloud. It was too dark. Then I thought I can do an orange based cloud. It just wasn't mashing well with the pink. So I went back to more of a pink reddish based cloud. And I think it turned out pretty well. So I really liked it. Yeah, so definitely go check out this piece on my Instagram. And I think I want to also say Jen and I do have a Artful and a Bubble House account. So I'll put Jen and I's Artful and Bubble House account on the screen right now. I think Jen's is it's the same as her Instagram name. And I think mine's is like a slight variation, or is different because I don't have like a dash or something. But essentially the names are the same. So definitely go check us out on Artful and Bubble House and Instagram as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave suggestions for future videos down below. Definitely go check out all of our videos that we already have. It would mean a lot. Subscribe, like, and comment this video if you enjoyed it. If not, that is totally okay. Lastly, Jen and I do have a commentary account or channel where we talk about commentary stuff. So if you're interested in very nostalgic properties and you want to hear two girls talk about anime, cartoons, representation, storytelling, stuff like that, then definitely go check out our account. Links will be down below. And with all that said, without further ado, I don't know. Thank you guys so much for watching. It means a lot. And yeah, Jen and I will see you in the next video. Still don't have an outro, but I really hope you guys have an amazing day. And we'll see you later. Bye. Peace.